the 24th of February 2021, and this upload is with regard to the ongoing issue that I have been sharing about, which concerns my role as a mother and as a teacher and a humanitarian and a recovery advocate and as a royal sacred being experiencing injustice, discrimination and inequality due to hate crime. The issue I'm going to discuss briefly in this upload is with regard to the share and upload of a ombudsman correspondence that wasn't duly resolved, acknowledged or addressed, and that was 3 years ago. I'm a mother and I have a child and I don't know where my child is. I'm aware that my child has suffered without me, and I'm aware that there has been very serious misconduct and malpractice at play. As a teacher and as a mother, I find this unacceptable and inexcusable, and I find it horrid that any other mothers would jeopardize their own roles, reputations and credibility in their profession and their function to harm a bond between a mother and child. So this upload is for the interest of the children's rights agencies, and basically the issue of not only slander and defamation and falsehoods as a means of avoidance, which there has been a lot of avoidance. There hasn't even been proper acknowledgement of my experiences of injustice. The issue, as I've mentioned, regards the emergency care order, which is only implemented when there are conditions of abandonment, desertion, or abuse, or violence, or any of those factors, none of which were present. The issue also regards the false claim of a missing person and the issue of an order being enforced without a just or fair trial or representation, and an unlawful detainment and the intrusion of mental health practitioners that have violated and intruded and breached confidentiality in the most horrific manner. As a teacher, as a qualified professional of a clean track record that has respected my students and fellow colleagues, this situation is absolutely outrageous for the future developments in society and the democratic role of our country. So my child is without his mom, and I cared for my child immaculately, and that was not acknowledged or respected, and neither were there proper procedures applied. But there have been lies, very, very sinister lies, and I take exception to my good name being damaged by unprofessional practitioners with no respect for their own role in their profession. So I'd appreciate it if the authorities, Department of Justice and the Honourable Government of Ireland would acknowledge that there is a child without his mother that has been exposed to circumstances he shouldn't have been exposed to, and also this issue that is going on with the past 3 years has involved not only unlawful actions and unlawful care orders, but unlawful undertakings, and that with regard to a mother and child bond disrespects the role of the professions and practitioners. And I would appreciate my child in my care, as I have been saying clearly and honestly and with full substance to my situation, that those that have withheld him and that have taken him from his mom have done a very huge disservice to children's rights and the democracy. So those intruding where they have no right to intrude and obstructing the role between a mother and child have caused a very grievous offence to my royal ancestry, my constitutional identity, my role in society as a recovery advocate and humanitarian, and most importantly, they have insulted the role of the mother.